Welcome to America. Hello,
There we go.
everybody. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the 4th of September, 2022.
It's been forever. We're sorry we missed you. I found you.
Hello.
Where the
Is Eve on there? Oh, the chats? Comments. I found you. Yay, you did find us. Fantastic.
turn your volume back? Are you muted?
You can see on your thing?
Hey, Michael. Hey, Craig. Hi, Eva.
Craig.
How y'all
Michael,
doing?
What up?
We got a surprise for y'all. We're gonna make it short and sweet, but you ready for the surprise?
It's cold out here, y'all.
Let's see if I can even do it.
Hey.
All of us are together for the first time.
Don't sound so excited. Oh, man. I've got a lot of pain right now. I'm dealing with sinuses. Sorry. Oh, hey. What's going on here? Where do you come from? Check me out right here.
So we're gonna do a quick, sweet, short live. We were just excited that we're all together. First time ever, all of us together. It's been a while since we've seen each other on the convoy, and finally got Tanya here. And then we're gonna do it Lisa the Mayor style. We're gonna blow some shit up tonight.
Yeah. Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, fireworks and everything, y'all.
Really big when you got these two down here with us.
So wait till you see the pictures of the fucking freaking still custom Texas guys. Are you muted?
No.
I'm not going.
Okay.
I'll post all the pictures. So, can you see me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I see. We got post pictures of all the food
Oh,
that we
shit.
cook on the smoker. It's badass.
Oh,
I'm gonna post
man.
them on Facebook.
Something like that.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, they won't kick us off for food.
It's been fun hanging out with everybody. Except for Berto, he couldn't make it. He had to go to the Keys or something.
No, but ironically, Berto and Tommy crossed paths the other day, so.
Where was I at?
Illinois,
Just went off. So yeah, we've had a lot of fun.
Missouri.
Good time off. Lots of good cooking. We probably all gained 5 pounds.
No doubt.
We're gonna have the meat sweats tonight. We had 3, 4, 5 different things of meat. So if you're vegan, sorry.
Oh, she said the EBM fireworks just went off. EBM fireworks, WBM, that's like a rock fucking radio show in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah.
And they put on a firework display for Labor Day every year.
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
Probably one of the dopest in the nation for real.
Matt, was the graph helpful for Michael? Did you find the graph?
What?
There was a graph. I don't think we got to that yet.
It was in the email.
It was in the email?
Oh.
One of us forgot to transfer it over to Matt. Sorry, Michael.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Sorry about that. I was like, what? I don't know, man. Articles of Confederation, y'all. They're going to read that.
Yeah, it's fireworks tonight, Wayne. All of us have come back. We're working on some things. I said I'd come back September 1. Oh, yeah, the peace flag.
Yeah, y'all got to go get yourself one. Anley.com. ANLEY. ANL. Don't.
Check out the backstory if you don't know.
Man, Amazon try to upcharge you for this flag. Try to charge you $1 more, and I don't ain't much, but Amazon can skirt. So go to Anley.com and pick yourself up 5. of those flags and hand them out to your friends. Take down that military war flag and put up the civil peace flag.
You want to give a rundown on that?
Yeah, so Oliver Walcott Sr. was one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, and his son, Oliver Walcott Jr., designed the civil peace flag that you saw Tommy put up back in 1799. And they flew this flag up till 1761 when they started the Civil War, is when they put the military war flag up. So we've been in the Reconstruction phase still of the Civil War since 1861. And prior to World War II, we only flew the state flags. We didn't even fly any of the national flags. But the Civil Peace flag was flown for over 60 years, y'all. So go to Anley.com, pick yourself up some. It's all legit. Can't make this stuff up. We got to be in civil peace. This gives us civil jurisdiction. So it really helps out, like, for search and seizures and stuff like that. You know, we're not going to be under that war banner. So they can still try to mess with you and everything, but
I can't get in the camera.
it also comes from Nathaniel Hawthorne. His book, The Scarlet Letter, it talks about the custom house. The custom house was back in Salem, right? And this was where the customs and the revenue cutter service came from, which is which is basically where the IRS came from. It just kept changing. It kept changing from originally the civil peace flag, and then the revenue and cutter service adopted it. They changed the jack where the stars are to their own little insignia, which ends up being now the Coast Guard flag. So if you go look up the Coast Guard flag, it's going to look just like the civil peace flag, minus the stars where the jack is at. That's going to be where their insignia now lays. But that's how our history has led us. So if you know the real history behind our country, then you can see how they've been manipulating our history since the get-go. So that's why I say go read the Articles of Confederation and the ratification of 1761 or 1777, 1781. There's a lot of dates. 1781, they did the ratification of the Articles of Confederation to the Constitution of what we know now. And there was a lot of people that were not happy with the Constitution and the way that it was being written. And there's a reason why that was the case. We just downplayed it in school. They downplayed it.
They don't teach it at all.
So that's what we're just trying to do, is just raise awareness, right? All of us, it's all about education and knowledge and knowing that shit. So go to Anley.com and pick up that civil peace flag and fly it nice and proud, and tell everybody. Well, we'll be putting the document up on the social media platforms and our website. So that way you can be able to download this information and have it handy with the source links and all that good stuff. So you can see we're not just pulling your leg. Again, we're not in that business, y'all. Pulling legs, man. We don't have time for that shit, right?
If you haven't heard, please go to childparentrights.org and submit your comments about what you think about the changes they want to make to Title IX.
Yeah, Title IX is not good, y'all.
Childparentrights.org. It'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, you can actually make a comment on the Federal Register about Title IX. It's really important. Y'all got to go out and go do it. If you can do it right now, we're going to drop the link right now. I think that's what you're doing.
September 12th is the last day that you
Yeah, so we only have 7 days left, guys. We got 1 week.
Child parent rights.
8 days.
Yes.
So leave your comments about Title IX. Go read Title IX. I think we have a word cloud that we can put out, like a visual of, what Title IX kind of basically sums up what that is and what they're trying to do to the kids. Gotta save the children. That's really what it's about, y'all. We gotta get. There's a lot of things going on in this world, y'all.
I just made a post on my Facebook with a bunch of pictures from today.
Yeah.
So you guys can check them out.
Go check out the meat. Oh, we went budding today, y'all.
I went back, hooked us up with their
yeah.
corporate logos.
Fireworks, yeah. We got some fireworks going on tonight, man. Yeah, Wayne. We got some fireworks, man.
So it was just an easy night. I think we're getting ready, gear up again. Apologies. I know all of us have had a lot of stuff going on. Feel like the Lord's told us to get our affairs in order because it's going to be
But since the feds watch all our shit,
busy time.
we had to come together off the record to discuss what we need to discuss.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of the desert, yo.
Hey, with mosquitoes the size of birds.
Everything's bigger in Texas. Yeah.
But this is helping.
Gotten
Oh yeah, we got that.
plenty of rain the last week and a half. The grass is tall. The horses are out in it grazing right now. The desert went from brown and, you know, a matchbox to we're gonna set off some fireworks and not blow anything up. So I know we've had some discussions about a lot of different things, but we're getting ready to work on a second educational packet that's going to include a lot of those things like the peace flag and some other topics that need to be addressed. So, but we're grateful to see everybody and be back.
Yeah, someone said the U.S. or the Department of Education needs to go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The U.S. Department of Education needs to go.
Yeah. The DOE, the DOJ.
All schools need to be
the whole entire, all the executive departments.
3-letter alphabet.
If you have a kid, you shouldn't have to pay.
The executive
taxes
agencies,
on
yeah.
School. You should just be able to
We're fighting that, y'all.
donate to your local school if you would like to, which there's a lot of people, believe it or not, that would be willing to donate to their local schools as part of the tax if they weren't required to pay the tax on it. If you put that box at the bottom of your W-2, would you like to donate, a percentage of your income tax or whatever to your local school district? There are a lot of people that would do that. There are a lot of people that really care about kids and that would really be willing to donate some money if they weren't forced to pay taxes every year for it.
Just remember, what were they doing when they weren't collecting taxes? Schools still function.
Yeah, everything still functions.
Business still functioned. The government still went. Roads still came together. It's just a trick. It's just a trick. So. Get some. No, I'm not mowing grass. I let them horses out. Close the gates.
That's our mower.
They can eat. They've already brought it down 2 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, we don't mow dirt. We don't have time to mow. We're just taking time off. So everybody's kind of stuck right now.
Yeah, Tommy and I went mudding today, y'all.
Yeah.
We were romping in the desert.
Believe it or not, in the desert, we found a mud puddle. It was pretty dope.
Yep.
A sand
Got to
puddle.
ride around in it.
Tore it up.
Hey, but really, if you guys haven't checked out the American Peace Flag versus the American War Flag, which most know is the American flag, the regular stars and stripes, it's the American War Flag. Check that out. Check out what it means. Check out why it was invented. Check out why Betsy Ross was sewing that flag. The meanings are crazy. Like they're really, like we're flying the wrong flag. Everybody's flying the wrong flags. We need to have the peace flag flying and not the war flag. I mean, if you really check into it, read into it for yourself, I can assure you.
But yeah, you're gonna want to make the same decision, and I know it's gonna be kind of hard because we've all been indoctrinated and groomed to be like, this is the flag that we represent. It's on everything, which that just implicates us and makes us, guilty by association, basically. But we take that down and put that up right there. Look how beautiful that flag is. Does that not bring you like a sense of peace and harmony when you see it like that? Versus the other way, just think about that. Look at the other flag. I'm going to go out, right? I'm going to buy 20. I'm buying 20 flags. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out to strangers that I never met before, and I'm going to go in front of their house. I'm going to go knock on their door. I'm going to make conversation, and I'm going to gift them one of these flags. And while I do so, I will hand them a pamphlet that explains the difference between the two flags. And we're going to get the entire nation flying these flags and back to our real history, y'all.
We need to stop perpetuating the lies they've been feeding us.
And check this out. Another thing. You know how much those flags cost, right? Those USA flags? They're pretty expensive. This civil peace flag costs you $6.99 for a 3x5. You can't get that with a USA flag. So you think about that. They've raised the price on these flags, so you buy them. they give you like a sense of pride, right? You can go and buy 5 of these for the same price you buy one. It's kind of sad because this is a righteous flag to be flying here in America. It flew for 60 years, y'all.
Michael said the peace flag was flown so the southern states would not be offended by the battle flag.
Well, Michael, you would need to give me a source link for that because I've got source links for days on the peace flag, and I haven't read anything like that. So if you would like, you can drop me a source link. Drop us a source link. But other than that, no.
Did y'all see Eva's question?
No. Oh.
When you watch the videos of Derek Johnson, the country singer, I've been starting to watch him a little bit, Eva. Just trying to get a feel for him. I mean, he seems like it's interesting to watch, like the one video I watched. So yeah, we need to watch a few of those, get a feel for it, see what he's talking about.
One way we also can take down the deep state, because we've really been thinking about, we got to think about solutions, right? We know what the problems are. We find problems all damn day, but the thing is about finding solutions. What do we do to take down the deep state on an individual basis?
Okay, don't say it again.
Huh?
It's like Beetlejuice, dude. Don't say it a third time.
Anyways, when you're on your Android phone, you're on your iPhone, you're going to see some kind of app that's already preloaded on there that's going to be attributed to like global goals or universal goals.
Oh, the Samsung one?
So, yeah, so Samsung, they already have preloaded on their phones, and it says Samsung Global Goals, and it has the same icon as the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals that's being pushed through Agenda 2030, which has been trying to be pushed since 1992, y'all. So we're talking about a whole generation.
The 2030?
Back in 1992.
Yeah, but this is being loaded on phones. I got a friend of mine got a phone, and I was setting it up for her, and they have it on there, and it's not good. I don't know if y'all saw on top of that, the graph that I sent out from the World Economic Forum that shows what our diet is going to be like in 2030.
Yeah.
There's no meat in it at all. And one of them actually does say, along with the, what do they call it? Micro livestock.
Oh,
Remember, that's the term right now.
Oh, yeah. Correct.
And then another part of it talks about seed oil, and it explains so they can lower toxic testosterone is exactly what they put in there. How do you destroy a country? You go after the men.
Take away the masculinity.
The alphas that protect it.
So I got, oh shit, son. I got these big ass shoes. Show my shoes.
Oh. Big old feet.
I got something to read to y'all and about the We Forum. Y'all know what the We Forum is?
Can you guys see the horse eating? No, you can't see it.
Here. You have to unplug it. Here.
Well, don't unplug it.
Nope, you still can't see it.
So while he's looking, the other day there was a teacher that was feeding her whole class with cricket.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Send your kids to school and they get taught to eat cricket.
All right, here we go, y'all. This is from the World Economic Forum back in June of 2020. I came across this today. I just want to read this real quick. We're entering the era of the Internet of Bodies, collecting our physical data via a range of devices that can be implanted, swallowed, or worn. The result is a huge amount of health-related data that could improve human well-being around the world, improve crucial in fighting COVID-19. So this is the type of thing that we got to tell our friends, right? Because they're going to put it in the sense of this is all about your health and safety. Go ahead and swallow this pill. Swallow this device. It's for your health and safety.
We know exactly what's going on with you.
This is straight from the World Economic Forum's website.
We call it WEFI.
Calls it WEFI. Yeah, because they, we monitoring our verbiage. Yeah, that's basically what I want to tell you. But the Internet of Bodies, y'all can go ahead. We're pulling an article together for that. But look at this here. I'll tell you this.
So Michael said, what I meant, Matt, is it was supposed to bring peace after the war. Think about when a country is conquered, the people are offended by the winning flag. That's what he's saying.
Well, we want peace. We don't want to be under war.
Yeah.
We're not under war. We want peace.
Yeah. Yeah, Oliver Walcott Jr. He was the son of Oliver Walcott Sr., one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence and Articles of Confederation. It's a fact. So Oliver Walcott Sr., his son, in 1799, designed and made this flag. And Nathaniel Hawthorne talked about this flag in his book, The Scarlet Letter, in the very beginning, titled Introductory to the Custom House.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be here if it wasn't true. I wouldn't have this knowledge if it wasn't true, y'all.
The knowledge. Hey man, y'all's mosquitoes are crazy.
I know, dude. They're bad. You ready to blow some stuff up, y'all?
Yeah. I want to blow some stuff up. You guys ready for fireworks?
Ready for fireworks?
Ray from Arizona said
Happy
hello.
Labor Day.
Good to see you, Ray. I don't even know if they can hear me. They probably can't. I talk too loud.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, Tommy does talk loud.
Hey, but go check out them pictures I got on my Facebook page if you guys are friends with me on there. If not, I think it's publicly. But the only reason I make my page private is to keep the feds out. But the feds already got all my shit. So I think everything I post is public.
All right.
But instead of just using a grill like the normal people on Labor Day.
Texas style,
We
man.
went Texas
The
style.
entire trailer.
The entire
Giant trailer.
Super barbecuer.
Like a $20,000 barbecue trailer just pulled up
And the
next
meat
to my
was
house.
phenomenal. Like just,
Hell yeah.
it was awesome. It's been a really good time. Awesome time finally hanging out with everybody in the same spot.
Yeah. For sure.
I think I'm the only one that's met everybody, huh? Well, now you have, because you met Roberta too.
Tommy said you guys were live. It's all right there. Telling about all executive orders and everything. So I know he's real and all hands that Trump put out there for us. You can tell people the truth, but they won't believe it. Seeing is believing. Yeah, Eva, we're running into that quite a lot. Seeing is believing, and that's not even working. People are seeing it, we're showing it to them, and they're still not believing it. So there's a whole different, psyops going on there.
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier.
How we can take all the facts and the truth and show it to them right there,
Yeah, like all the
uncontestable.
Facts, like everything. Like, I mean, all the way down to BBC's report about Building 7 falling. And they were standing in front of Building 7.
Yeah.
It wasn't even down yet. And they were already, it hadn't even been blown up yet. The government hadn't even detonated it yet. And they were talking about how it was down. Or SEAL Team 6 that went in and supposedly killed the most wanted man in the world. And they never produced his body. They just dumped it in the ocean. But then, how many of those members of SEAL
they all
Team
died.
6, the greatest, deadliest human beings supposedly on Earth, and I don't take that from them, but that's who they were. And now they're all dead, either suicide, murdered, and the ones that weren't suicided or murdered magically died on a helicopter. Like, all the facts are there, and people just don't believe it. I mean, it's insane.
Well, a new video came out today over the condo that went down, McAfee's condo complex.
Yeah.
And you can see the video, and it's clear as day. There's definitely detonations going on in that condo. So
I mean,
you can show it to all kinds of people, and they'll be like, "Oh no, that didn't happen."
The owner of the Trade Center took out $1 billion insurance policies on the buildings just days before they went down.
And left.
Never missed work. The dude was never
takes days off
except that day. 9/11, he didn't show up. I mean, if you look at the most secure building in the United States, the Pentagon, should have cameras everywhere, and the only footage they have is what they're trying to say is a plane coming in and hitting it. But mind you, a plane took out the entire World Trade Center, 2 buildings, 2 different planes, 2 buildings. Those took them down supposedly on their own with no explosions. But a plane flying about 2 feet off the ground, according to the video, it's a plane. Flying for, obviously if a plane's getting level and it's level with the earth, then it's flying level with the ground for at least 200 yards, 100 yards. But it looks like a rocket. It ain't even a plane. And it didn't do no damage, hardly. It just caved in one side of the Pentagon. Get out of here. When 2 other planes just hours before took down 2 entire skyscrapers. Like, you can put the facts in front of them, Eva. You can keep showing them the facts. People just don't want to believe the facts. It's insane.
They don't want to believe that our government is that corrupt that they would want to hurt us.
Yeah, it's a hard thing for people to swallow. It's a hard thing. People don't want to acknowledge that because that means that their whole world is much worse off than they feel it is at the time.
But more and more people are, I mean, every day, like waking up.
More and more every day. People are coming to the realization that we're in a bad spot. Our government sucks. And we don't need them. I mean, we literally don't need them for anything.
We can take
Nothing.
care of it.
Nothing at all.
But yeah, we'll get it.
I promise you, if you take all the food stamps and all the housing and everything like that, and people want it to survive, there's plenty of ranchers out here. There's plenty of farmers out here. There's plenty of people that would absolutely love to have your family come live in their loft or whatever it is in a nice living quarters with your family, and you guys put in work and earn your keep, and you eat every day. You make some money every day. I mean, that's what it is. If you want something.
So GGAB 1963 sent me an email, and it's got a pamphlet on it. They put something.
All right, we're just talking about, it's a quick meeting. We're all together, me and Matt and Lisa and Tanya. We're in Texas hanging out, celebrating a holiday. You're showing like my ear. We're just kicking it, hanging out. We're about to set off some fireworks over there. There's Lisa, and there's Tanya, and Matt went inside there somewhere.
Matt's not feeling very well tonight, y'all.
Yeah, we're all just kind of shooting the shit.
We're resting. We're getting our rest. No problem, man. Say goodnight.
Me and Matt went forward today and got a bunch of weeds and whatever else so that the pollen smoked him. Took him out all the allergies he got.
No, probably not as big as Webbin, but they're pretty big. It'll be cool. We'll work our way up to them. GGAB, thank you. Thank you so much. We're gonna look at it a lot closer. That's amazing. You are awesome.
No, they're not as big as WBN. Oh, Eva. Hey, but we don't have the crowds or the bullshit, and we can drink right here as we watch them if we choose to.
We're safe.
Yep.
For now.
The feds haven't showed up yet.
Not yet. We were concerned that all of us would be in one place and they would know it.
Oh, they know it.
Yeah, they know it. They know it. We know it.
So Trina just said next time we're in Austin together, I'll get my 11-year-old to tell you about what they're teaching them in schools and the flags and everything. If you wanted to do some kind of question and answer with her, and we could, obviously we could, scratch out her face and scratch out your face, and so it's just a conversation, but people can see too. I mean, to put it out there. I mean, there's another little girl that got suspended for not pledging to the war flag, and I mean, she knows the facts. She laid it down. She laid it down about the peace flag, the whole 9 yards. So I mean, that'd be awesome if we could do something like that. So where's Spike at? Spike's inside with my dog.
Spike's inside. The horses are gonna run here in a second. We'll light one off to get him going.
Leo's gonna freak out. He's gonna want to come out here and watch them.
We're just I think it's gonna be our last respite before we really dig our heels back in. All of us had things that just occurred that we just needed to get regrouped, and y'all know I lost my driver a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and it's been a rough month for me. I know it's been a rough month for a lot of other organizers too, but we just had to take stock and take care of
So-
our affairs.
You guys, everybody, make sure they're pushing everybody to go out and vote. I know we're
Not just go out to vote.
we're
You all
trying
need to sign up for a job, a poll watching
if
job.
you can become poll watchers or
Deputy
whatever it is.
registrar, set up your tailgate party around the mail-in ballot boxes. The more we watch what's going on, the more presence we make, the harder it's going to be for any repeats of.
Yeah.
But we have to be careful, even remotely talking about what might or might not have happened in the you know what, because I've already got a strike for that.
She said pride
From
flags and letter
Yuhu.
flags.
YouTube.
What?
I got a strike.
That's
So,
Mm.
So, but no, listen,
we can't talk about that 2 years ago.
the voting. So the way they've been cheating, I think everybody knows, and they've been doing it for a long time. Like they've just been doing it at a smaller level and getting the people in the Senate and the House so that they can make their bullshit ass changes and amendments and whatever else. They've been buying them out under the agreement that the senator or whoever it is goes with the Democratic vote, regardless of whether they believe in it or not. But it's an algorithm thing. When it comes to the voting, it's an algorithm thing. And the reason it got exposed when Trump,
Oh, easy there. Don't give me another strike. That's how I got a strike last time. They booted me out because they fact checked me. I wonder whose facts they used. But anyway,
Yeah.
we all know.
Anyway, get out and vote. Get out and vote because it's the algorithm that gets blowed up.
Go hang out at the polls. Sign up for a job.
Make your presence known.
Be part of the solution.
I'm trying to get a picture of one of these ginormous mosquitoes.
Yeah, everything's bigger in Texas, man. Watch out for riots. Yeah, Michael. So we're gonna say that right now. We all need to stay calm. We need to stay at peace with what's going on. We need to make sure they don't goad or. Oh my gosh! I hit him too. He was huge.
Yeah.
Something I posted today was the fact that those Marines in the background of Biden's wonderful Heil Mein Kampf conversation the other day were CGI. They were definitely CGI. They were on this person's phone that was recording them, and when you actually scroll into it and zoom in, there's no definition to those Marines. And that's kind of an interesting situation. Why would they CGI Marines in? Anyway, and the point is if they're CGIing Marines in, what else are they CGIing in? Yeah. What else are they putting out? It's all psyops right now at this point. CNN lighting down the red to look pink. Fox probably intensified the red because we know what side they're on. But yeah, it's important when people start getting riled up in our conversations, we have to calm them down and say we have to stay calm. We have to be patient and stay calm because that's all they want is to goad us into that. Why else would he say we'll come against us and we'll send an F-15? Why else would he say that? That's what they want. They're setting it all in. Sleepy Joe, CGI, also UC Scoop. I can always count on UC Scoop and Michael to bring stuff like that up. Thanks, guys. Michael, yeah, that was my inference there, Michael. So, all right, without further ado, is there anything else y'all have a quick question about?
We're gonna blow shit
We're
up.
gonna blow stuff up, and we're gonna work hard to get on a regular schedule again with everybody. Okay. I don't see anyone typing fast enough. Trump extended. Here we go. As president with 47 U.S. Code 606. UC Scoop. He's happy. Thank you, Eva. We'll go look that up too. All right, y'all ready? Let's turn this around.
You want me to hold it while you
Yeah.
go blow it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the lights off too. There we go. Alright, here.
My ugly feet.
You guys see it? You gonna turn the other one off?
Nah.
I'm gonna sit on the edge of the porch so I can.
Let's do that. What do you think? Better than this one? Yeah.
No, my jock a little bit.
Yeah, let me go like
Should we set 2 of these?
Let me shoot the horses off.
Shoot
first.
2 of these while we shoot the candle.
Yeah. I'm gonna freak the horses out here in a second.
What time is it? 9:54.
If you want to contact her by email uslaadmin@protonmail.com. uslaadmin@protonmail.com. I'm running the horses off. I don't know who. My phone went dead, so. Oh, I see what you said, Trina. Yeah, if you can get us that information about the school and whatever information you want to give out about what's going on, send that to our email, and we'll get Moms for Liberty on it. Here they go.
Awesome. My neighbors haven't come over and got mad yet.
I've got to stick on these in that.
Alright, you can stick them in there, yeah.
Probably in the
Yeah.
small can.
Yeah, you can stick them in the small one. This one. And we're gonna
You like that, Michael? Oh, here goes some more. Way out. Lisa. I love it.
Hell yeah! You coming?
I'm coming.
Okay. You just pull it. Just gotta pull it from the end. And hold on with you, wherever that end is, just pull it all the way out. There you go. There you go.
We're watching LSU, and I was about to come up 4 feet off my bed.
Huh?
I was watching LSU, and I was like, oh my God, somebody fell in the house. I come like 4 feet off the like, what the piss?
That'd be.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, then I went and looked at my dogs.
Lisa.
Clamoring.
I couldn't even get one of them back up over the house.
What do they think? What do y'all
Yeah,
think?
They're having fun.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Michael said, I'm former military. Love anything that goes boom.
If y'all don't remember all the fireworks at Hagerstown up on the hill, yeah, that may or may not have been me.
Take the dip.
Look how easy it is to make clouds. I don't know if you can see them up there. That's a whole another interesting topic. Oh. Oh, was that yours?
You got one more racket. One big, one small. We could not a mean neighbor and do this at like midnight.
I didn't get some good. I got some bad news. But I can't do nothing about it.
Matt got some detox from organic heirlooms.
Yeah. It's clearing me out, repairing my DNA.
Yeah.
Say no to the vaccine. Don't swallow any pills.
Cleaning all the metal out of his body.
Yeah.
Even though you weren't vaccinated, though, right?
No, hell no.
Right, but we all have metal in our bodies, so.
Yeah. That's why you gotta use aluminum-free deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one each left. 2 left.
I saw those sitting over there.
Huh? Which one? The last 2?
Mm-hmm.
That's only for tonight, though. I haven't been able to set fireworks off out here in months because it's been too dry. Now we got so much rain, it's nice and wet out here, so it's safe.
Those dogs don't know what the hell to do. Yeah.
I can't even.
There's Matthew.
He came back
Yeah.
for the show.
Yeah. Fucking some crazy stuff. Sorry for the language, y'all. That's too. My dogs are going crazy, y'all. I think they're getting beat up.
That's crazy.
These healer dogs, they play around with horses and stuff. They can't handle fireworks. They ain't used to that stuff. Get ready, 3, 2, 1. Sit, whoop.
Woo!
All right.
Michael said, Matt, you challenged me to do research. Thought I knew my history.
Oh, well.
Hold on.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. That's what we got to do, you know. It's like it's nothing about like trying to be right or nothing. I just want to know the truth and want to know what's right. So it's not about me being right. It's about what's right and what's wrong, y'all. And
The little one's like coming apart.
Is it?
you gotta know our
I
history.
mean, we're all having to do research too because none of that stuff was taught in school. No, I mean, all you hear is her name. You don't hear anything about civil peace flag in school.
They don't talk.
I mean,
They don't even talk to you about the Articles of Confederation and what was really behind that. They just want to gloat about the Constitution for the United States, but at the same time use that straw man fallacy. And at the very beginning, you see Constitution of the United States, and then at the end of the preamble, it says Constitution for the United States. Of and for are 2 totally different prepositions.
They don't teach you that in school either.
No, I had learned English, so I got out of school. Shit.
and I wish people would quit calling America a democracy.
Oh yeah, this is
Whoa.
a constitutional republic, y'all. Y'all gotta know, democracy is just a step towards socialism, man. And this is a constitutional republic. That's why we're so different than the rest of the world. We are the governing body. The government is us, we the people. I'm going to keep saying it until you start telling your friends and your neighbors. We the people in a constitutional republic are the governing body. We are the sole power of our public servants. We are not the public servants. They are. They're supposed to look out for our best interests.
Tommy gave up when inside.
But they haven't. They haven't from the get go because between 1777 and 1781, when they were going through the ratification process with the Articles of Confederation, they were one of the things is the Virginia Plan, which was establishment of the legislative and the judicial and the executive branch, right? Which is a part. This is English law, so it came from English law. So we're supposed to be escaping, United Kingdom and Great Britain's rule back then in the late 1700s. But we never really did because we've been infiltrated ever since. We came over on the boats. That's why 3% of our population stood up for the American Revolution. But then even so, we get trapped. We have to know our rightful history, not the history that we were taught. And I'm not trying to say that you should listen to me. What I'm trying to say is if you don't believe me and what I'm telling you, then go do the research yourself and find out for
You
yourself.
should always do the research yourself.
Yeah,
you should always ask the questions and make sure.
Yeah.
Don't believe us and don't believe anyone else. Go do your research. We're just steering you in the right direction.
Look for every resource you can on it and then come to your own conclusion.
Yeah, from multiple different sources. Credible sources. We're not talking about
reliable.
You can go to third-party sources, right?
No, Wikipedia.
But what you do is you grab pieces of information from these sources, and then you go and then dissect that, and then do more research on that topic or that individual, right? And then you just start to connect the dots because you'll start to go out. It's like a web. It starts out a little bit, and you web out here and there, and then you got to connect it all together. So,
good night, Douglas.
Yeah, good night. But yeah, y'all.
Good night.
Yeah, 1871 seems to be the key date for a lot of stuff. The more research some of us do, I'm getting ready to do some stuff on the KM, if you know what that is. I am not going to say it on freaking YouTube right now.
Well, it has to do with the Ashkenazic Jews, so y'all can go look up the Ashkenazic Jews.
So that's going on. The fact that they're pissed at Russia for interfering in the American Revolutionary War. Go look that up.
Yeah.
And we weren't supposed to win, y'all.
It was a brutal cycle.
We weren't supposed to win, but we did. So there's a lot going on. We're going to put out another educational packet. We feel like that's been a good knack for us to be able to educate people. The Internet of Bodies is next. And the simple phrase, weather modification equals climate change.
Yeah, weather modification equals climate change. There's patents. I mean, we can't make this stuff up again. I know it sounds crazy, and you're going to sound crazy telling other people who are not familiar with this, but that's what we want to put together for you guys, right? Put together these patents.
So you have that information, you can start handing it to other people because I'm on like a siege about it. My siege is I'm so pissed off. Don't freaking tell me how I should live my life or do things until you stop sending planes up and screwing with the weather. Until you stop screwing with the weather, then we can have a serious and honest conversation about climate change.
Oh, yeah, they want to sit over here and talk about climate change.
It changes every day,
you and I are the problems, right? Like, we're
not.
So let's buy all your land. Let's kill all your animals. Let's burn up all the agricultural plants and blame it on climate. Right? Blame it on climate change when actually climate change is being done by those same individuals that are actually implementing it. Just for example, the CBS Corporation actually has their own weather modification patent.
We're leaving the mosquitoes.
We're going to die.
Here.
We're going to die.
We're bouncing.
They're big.
We're switching.
They're big. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming, so we can start introducing that. And they're not hiding it. They're not hiding it at all. But mind you, it's not about climate change and altruistic situations. It's just about control. They're just utilizing people's altruism to work that out. So, Lights. Lights. Hi, dogs.
Like camera action. Yeah. So weather modification. I know it sounds crazy, like I was saying, especially when you start to talk to people, and it's one of those things that it's hard. It's like, how do we, you know? No, you're not crazy. No, I'm not crazy. No, we are not crazy. This is like seriously, it's been happening. There's patents dating back to 1899 or 1890. Like, like seriously, like there are literally satellites. I think there's 40 of them that orbit the Earth, right? Apparently orbit the Earth that reflect the sun's light to increase the lumens of said sun. So, and again, I can't make that. They got all the schematics, the diagrams, the patents right there from the U.S. Patent Office. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. Oh, we don't want to dive into like even like embryonic shit either. Like there's patents on that as well. So there's a lot of information out there, and it can get overwhelming, y'all. But keep your head up. We're turning the corner, But the corners, it's gonna take us a while to turn that corner, but we're turning that corner, y'all. I just want to instill hope in all y'all and all of us that even though we see a lot of knowledge and we see a lot of issues, that solutions are coming. And I'm going to say it's by the grace of God because He's ultimately the one that leads us in the right direction and gives us this knowledge. So we got to give praise to Him. I mean, and I'm gonna speak freely about because we all, especially us four here, we are all about God. We're all about Jesus, and that's seriously. I mean, this is all biblical. That we're. If you've read any of the Bible, if you listen to any of the scriptures really intently and deeply, you can see how it relates to the modern day and how it even relates back to the founding of our country, which is why one of the things that they put in the Articles of Confederation or in the Constitution was our God-given rights. So we have to realize that paper is just a piece of paper, but what is said is what we have to pay attention to, and it's not necessarily just reading it, but it's the words that are being used and how it was written and who it was written by.
Is your feed frozen?
Warrior monk.
He calls you a warrior monk and asked if your feed was frozen.
So it's back to the queen. Yeah, we have been slaves. They took off the chains and shackles for the black man, but really just made slavery universal for everyone. And that's what equity is about, is taking everybody and making everybody equal without
Equally poor.
yeah, without your consent, through coercion, through extortion, exploitation. This is how they create equity. This is not like true equality.
But just remember, we're all equally miserable and poor in
We're
the
all in the
end,
same
except
boat.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the meek will inherit the earth. Y'all gotta understand that.
UC Scoop said the weather. What about the ground that food grows for consumption? It's all poison.
Oh.
Yes.
What's in toothpaste? Fluoride.
Oh, yeah.
For? Check. Listen, I use only non-fluoride toothpaste.
Yeah, I do too.
I use Hello. Charcoal toothpaste.
Burt's Bees is
fluoride
another
free.
one.
The black stuff, yeah. Burt's Bees has some.
Fluoride was in the water at a high concentration in the Holocaust.
It
and
literally
that's why
has
the
it in
people
the-
would go into the gas chambers because they were so drugged up on fluoride.
The NIH actually says about fluoride and how it's toxic and using the water supply.
That's why on your toothpaste it's got a warning if you take too much to
Yeah.
consult a physician.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's poison.
Because the fluoride is poison.
It's poison.
And this is something we just got to tell people. We got to segue conversations into this. That's how we all become aware. It's up to each one of us to, when we're at the grocery store or something's bothering us, speak up, just make a comment, right? And someone else is guaranteed they're going to be like, oh, yeah, man, I feel you on that one. Make a friend, man. We all need to be, we're all friends. We just don't know it yet. Yeah. We're all family. We just don't know it yet.
We've all been told not to be.
Yeah, exactly.
For 2 years, people wear masks.
Just like in Australia, when they locked them all back down, what did the first thing they said? Don't talk to your neighbors. Don't talk to your people in the grocery store.
It used to be, they were pushing like, It's wrong to be antisocial. It's wrong to stick to yourself. It's wrong for all of that. And now they're like pushing it harder than ever before to be antisocial. Stay in your house. Don't talk to your neighbors. Stay away from others.
Why? Because then
Like,
you feel alone. You're not understanding that everybody else might
But
be
at
feeling
the
the
same
same way.
time, make sure you're socially acceptable on your platforms and say the right
Yeah.
things and do the right things. Otherwise, you'll be block shadow banned, permanently kicked off for absolutely bullshit, for defamation and
Because you
violation.
didn't comply.
Yeah, if you're
You
not
didn't comply.
and
How
he-
dare you?
and if you I know some of y'all, most of y'all probably will go to the job applications and they, those fucking questionnaires where it says, do you obey law enforcement, or do you have a problem with law enforcement, or do you comply, or they've asked you those questions. They groomed you since they've started making these questionnaires for you to be compliant, because what the answer is that they want, but you're like going to give the answer that seems right to you. So just gathering statistics, because we've gone into the data information area. Uh, uh,
That's what they're doing to the
oh
kids.
yeah,
in
fluoride's
schools,
fluoride's in
social
your
learning.
city water. Fluoride's in your city water.
It's everywhere.
It's in so much.
It's everywhere. It's in your some of your
I
bottled water.
Look up BPA if you guys aren't aware of BPA.
yeah.
Like your BPA is like, I try to buy BPA free products, but it's hard because I drink pop and they don't give a damn about that. But BPA, man, that's another one. There's absolutely zero reason to put it in plastic. It doesn't make the plastic harder. It doesn't make it last longer. It doesn't make it biodegrade faster. There's no positive benefit, but it does change the thinking of kids. It does weaken the hormone, or the testosterone and the hormones. It does like weaken the body. Like, it has no benefit at all, and it's in a lot of stuff. But you can, like,
That's why Rockefeller took over the medical
Target
industry.
Meyer makes BPA free water. Kroger they finally, a few months back, well, maybe about a year, I guess now, Kroger's been doing BPA free bottles. You can get Tupperware, pretty much everything you can buy plastic, you can find it. You can find it somewhere that's BPA free. It's just, you got to look for it. It'll be right next to the recycled product symbol usually, and it'll either say BPA with a cross through it or BPA free. But BPA is another one, just like fluoride. Absolutely zero reason to put it in anything, and it's in everything.
And we got to make these little changes, these little differences, to try to halt the corporations of the United States, which
they just want to help us. They just want to make us better.
Yeah, that's what they want. Health and safety, y'all. Health and safety. But if you go look at the definition, y'all, in Title Code 30, section, I think it is 8, of the definition for United States, it's a corporation incorporated under the District of Columbia. And everything, therefore, is incorporated. Your state is incorporated under the District of Columbia. You'll have to go check out Davis Strait. Just like the arrow, straight is narrow. Davis Strait, out of Babylon. If you just watch the first one, there's no way you're not gonna want to watch the second one. It's an 8-part series. It's on Rumble. Rumble. Davis Strait, out of Babylon. I really highly recommend it. It talks even about United States national and what the definition is in the United States Title Code and what it actually is defined as. There's a lot of knowledge out there, y'all. They've been keeping from us, and it's bound and determined to come to light. And here it is, and it's just unraveling right now. Their web of lies that they've spun is now becoming unraveled, because us warriors are walking through with that torch, and we're burning out the cobwebs.
Well, just look at the speech they gave with Biden. I mean, just desperation. They think that if they can psyops and turn Biden, and bring Hitler to fruition with Biden, that they're going to elicit that emotional response. So just stay calm.
Yeah.
You see Scoops.
Be peaceful.
Yeah, they're lame, reusing same ideas over and over again. And Michael just put his account. continuation of Joseph Mengele and his experimental medicine. Yeah, that's why they're erasing history. That's why they're not teaching the actual history in schools.
Because if you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it.
They're tearing down all that stuff. That way they can repeat it, and it looks like it's brand new to everybody.
Yeah, always. They always put something shiny over.
It's what they did in the Mao Revolution. They renamed streets. They tore down their history. They got all the college students to do it. That was the Mao Revolution, so that in a generation they wouldn't even know it existed.
Yeah, you can sugarcoat shit all day, but it's still shit at the end of the day. Straight up, man. I mean, we're peeling it back, right? We're peeling back the layers, and it's getting stinkier and stinkier. Like, metaphorically speaking, for real. Like, this is it's nasty. It stinks. Like, this truth, it stinks. But you know, we gotta peel back these layers, y'all. All the way, expose it. We're supposed to expose the evil, y'all, not associate with it. But at the same time, love thy enemy. Have compassion and kindness, guys.
We know it's hard.
It is. It's not easy, but it's worth it.
It's hard.
It's hard, but it's worth it. Nothing worth having comes easy. Right?
What are y'all looking at over there?
That video of Trump's rally and
Oh, the one between Trump and Biden rally?
Trump's got like, it's in the same
Pop
state.
up,
Trump's got, man, that's 60 or 70. That's a college arena. That's 60 or 70,000 people. 50, we'll say minimum.
And then you got ice cream Biden over here.
Check out Biden. What you got?
The ice cream man.
Okay.
Get closer.
So if you guys have seen it,
I'm gonna Photoshop.
It's a minute. So that's the arena Trump's in. Same place. What, a week, few days apart? 4 or 5 days apart?
just in the same week.
Yeah,
This week.
a few days
What are
apart.
you talking about? A minimum of 50,000 people.
They're packed.
That's
They're
a
packed.
college arena.
I wonder who was
I
outside.
assume it's a college arena. I don't really know
Yeah.
where it's at. I don't want to get lying to you. But it looks like a college arena. Looks like a basketball arena. Look at it. That's 50 to 70,000 people.
There's
Look at
Biden.
Biden.
There's Biden.
Hold on, wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, look at all them people. Look at all them
High
people.
school gym. High school gym. Guess that's all we could book.
Look at the Biden supporters. There's Trump. That's what we're watching. All right, so me and Matt and Tiny's gonna take a shot for the holiday.
Oh shit.
You guys can come over here and take it with us.
Oh man.
Come on.
All right.
I'm not.
No, Tanya's out, dude. Yeah, you can have a soda with me, Dan. Remember, you can't trust someone that doesn't drink.
What is it? Oh, it's over here. Excuse me, y'all.
Oh, you can show them meat. We eat for days. Days. Thin ribs.
There you go, guys. I'll show you my whiskey that we're drinking on here. Y'all ever seen that before? I got a charred stick in that dang thing. We got
Here's a tomahawk steak. What's left of it?
Tomahawk.
Got the whiskey and the stick.
The Tommy Hawk steak. Tommy Hawk steak.
Tomahawk. Oh yeah, man.
I will, Michael. I'll look up Nebraska. Patriot.
Well, those are some jalapeno something or another sausages.
Oh, they're so good.
Tanya, no.
She's out.
No, this is another steak.
She's out.
I did myself
It was so incredible.
It's a good weekend.
What is this? Oh, this is chicken?
Yeah.
How much chicken? Chicken.
Yeah, you see, that's why we were talking about David Strait. It's the same deal.
Mm-hmm.
Same
State
chicken,
nationalist. He's got a lot of really good information that he's been doing for 30 years. Out.
Tanya's been hungover all day.
Cheers, y'all. We love y'all.
Happy
We do this for you kids.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
No bite.
Stick, no bite. There's the story. You can read it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great story. Great read.
What'd you say it is? 95 proof?
No.
Yeah.
Is it 95?
Is there
I don't know. I
another
remember the percentage. It's 47.5%.
That's why I feel like
It's almost 50% alcohol by volume. I couldn't remember the proof.
We're not young like we used to be,
No.
They ain't teenagers
Oh,
or
yeah.
21-year-olds anymore.
We are for one night.
I'm still a teenager.
All right.
Also,
Yeah.
triple chocolate cake.
Yeah, we had cake,
We're-
y'all.
we're living it
pasta,
up.
meat. Family
Living it up.
reunion over here, y'all.
Before we can't get a hold of anything.
Glad we could be here with y'all and go live. Yeah. Y'all, we ain't got to see Tanya. This is the first
In
time
person.
Lisa and I got to actually meet Tanya.
Yeah,
in person.
finally, after all those
Finally.
screens, snatches you and all this stuff.
It's like she's real.
Cool. Thanks, Judy.
I'm real.
Apple pie and moonshine. That's what Michael says. Nobody thought of that. A buddy of mine makes that.
The homemade stuff's good. I'm not
The
too fond of
So
the.
it's okay. So they're
Old
saying
Smoky.
for that, she was at the Trump rally, and then Nancy Drew went also said 50,000 inside, many more outside. Yeah, I mean that was you could look at that.
I'm sure he always puts up screens because
That was insane.
Of all the people.
The amount of people
Oh.
there. Oh, Biden had 37 people.
Yeah.
So Brandon.
It's quality, okay? It's quality.
yeah, it's quality, not quantity.
Yeah, right? You know,
Were they
36
They
Yeah.
were representing 1.2 million votes per person, I
Yeah.
believe.
They had
Yeah.
78 people were supposed to show up till Biden said he was giving out free T-shirts and it cut down to 36.
We were talking about that the other day. Who even wears a Biden T-shirt?
Nobody. They don't even make them.
No, they do. They ship them to South America or Central
Oh,
America,
yeah.
and then they put them on them
Across the
when they're
border.
coming up to the border.
We love it. We love it, Joe Biden. We love it,
That's
Joe
what they've
Biden.
been doing. Didn't you see the picture of all the brand new Biden shirts as they were trekking? I'm like, you just came
Seriously?
2,500 miles by foot, and you've got brand new Biden shirts
Yeah,
on.
I
Who
keep
the
telling them Brandon
fuck
spelled wrong on her shirt. Where's that? There it is. There. Red Solo Cup.
Biden's wrong? Yeah, Michael. It's obvious.
Ah.
It's obvious. So we'll get it figured out.
Yee yee.
Yee. Bidens were all paid. Yeah.
Now everybody knows, like they didn't before.
Helen back. Helen back. We're actually all three wearing
Yeah.
Helen back.
He's like, you don't have one. He's like, wait, I got a hat. He got a hat.
Oh, bitches.
He got a hat. Representing.
Representing.
All right, y'all. Think we're gonna watch our movie and probably pass out from the meat sweats.
Yeah, go to Anley.com. Get that flag, y'all. I ain't messing around, y'all.
Yeah, what's it called? Those peace flags are only $5.95. I think.
$6.99 at Anley.com.
I just paid $5 something for mine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shit, even cheap, man. I'm wrong. Shit, cheap.
They're
Don't
spell it
buy
out.
from Amazon.
What's it called?
Anley.com.
ANLEY.
.com.
.com. Check it out. They got a bunch of flags. You can order all kind of flags.
Oh man, all kinds of historic flags, y'all. I
Yeah.
don't know about, man. Go browse the site. Don't just get those.
Yeah.
If
Might as well
you
get yourself some white flags too while you're at it.
Yeah.
type in the search civil and it'll pop up.
Cool. $6.
Yeah.
The search on the website, Anley.com.
It's the cat. The cat wants out. I guess you can let her out now. She's making lots of noise. There she is.
Good night, everyone. Go to your school board meeting.
Yeah, go to your school board meetings, your city council meetings,
Sign up
city
for
board meetings.
poll watching.
Show your faces. Start having town hall meetings.
It's simple. It's not like you gotta do a huge amount. You know, we could change the world one vote at a time. All we gotta, you know, just make sure that that vote is legit.
You just gotta vote. Remember,
And watch your polls.
so many votes come in, it breaks the algorithm and shows the cheat.
Thank you, Weathercat. That's why HC didn't win in back then, because they didn't cheat enough. They weren't expecting it.
Yep.
Hopefully I don't get a strike for that. Jesus.
Yeah. I love you too.
I put that picture on there.
Oh shit.
Y'all take care. We're all gonna say bye.
See you next time.
Say bye.
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 See you guys.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
It'll be just froth.